All right, welcome to Walmart. Um, as I didn't tell you, did I? So the purpose of today's trip is to get on Texas 130 and just cruise at the speed limit and see if that gets us to 100%. Okay, anyway, 81 miles, 1 hour 24. It's hour 24 minutes, and 283 watt hours per mile. All right, so autopilot. Oh, look at this. It's still at 99%. Seriously? Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. So, when I was looking at this, you have customized navigate on autopilot or navigate on autopilot beta. Really? Oh, and there's tutorials. I should look at the tutorials, huh? Anyway, I did. My previous experience was navigation didn't work well with the autopilot. Anyway, there's the point. As I'm driving down 130, I get to a section where there's not so much traffic around me. Well, actually, the first time I'm coming up on a truck, and so I need to go to the inside lane. Okay, let's try turn on left turn signal. Yes, the car moved. It surprised me. I'm stunned, actually. Now, when it got to the point where it's going to complete the lane shift, all of a sudden it said, "Oh, take over! Oh, I'm gonna crash!" The big red steering wheel. I don't know. That was kind of weird, but it was interesting that it did. It said, "Okay, let's find a area where there's less cars around and try it again." And yeah, so I did a shift to the left, did a shift to the right, no problems. So it did that shifting. And I can already tell you that with the traffic lights, he throws up the thing saying, "Oh, I'm going to stop for this traffic light, but it's green." But when he gets closer, he takes the message down and keeps going. Okay? So maybe there's something there. Who needs FSD? I mean, no, sure, FSD is much better at this than autopilot is. At least in my experience, it is. So I wouldn't want to do that. But that was just curious that it was doing this stuff. So maybe I'll play with it some more if FSD still needs 1 more percent to calibrate. Of course, the other part is at the end of the drive, if I still have 99% required, then I gotta make a service request and say, come on, guys, something's not right. And it's the same camera system that I was using for FSD before I went into camera calibration. Of course, that might explain why I wasn't so happy with FSD. Maybe something is wrong. Okay, whatever, we'll find out. Anyway, peace and harmony. So the other part, of course, is I would like to do a power off, so to speak. Walk away from the car, let it lock, go through a cycle of that, see if it'll wake up and go like, "Oh, I got enough." Let's find out. All right, welcome to Bucees. According to navigation, the superchargers were supposed to be over on the other side of the new building. But whatever. 17 miles, 25 minutes, 326 watt hours per mile. Of course, I'm also preconditioning, or at least I was. So that makes sense there. Let's get plugged in, let's get it charged, and go on. All right, welcome to the supercharger at Bucees. I already said that, right? But let's see, we ramped up to 224. Now back down to 185. Okay, 187. Wait, it's going back up? Yeah, usually I wouldn't. Once I get plugged in and get over 100, I don't care. I walk away. But I just want to make sure everything's going okay. All right, well, whatever. Let's see, it's 35 cents. Ugh. 35 cents per kilowatt hour. Okay, whatever. It's going to add up. But, you know, if you go to a supercharger, it's going to add up. That's the way it is. Let's see. Autopilot. Autopilot is still at 99% calibrated, meaning it still has 1% left to go. Yeehaw! How exciting! And yes, so let's go back. So south of Lockhart, we go into a 65 zone. For some reason, Autopilot or Tesla didn't think to read it. Okay, if you're in Autopilot, you're limited to +5. So if he thinks that the speed limit's 55, the most he'll go is 60. In a 65 zone? Ugh, that doesn't sound so great. But whatever, it is what it is, right? Well, I picked it just right. Who knows where this car is going to park? I see a Tesla coming in, and he's thinking he's going to share with the Model Y over there. No, he's going to share with me, isn't he? He's thinking about sharing with me. Okay, whatever. It is what it is. Yeah, don't you love it? This guy pulling this long RV trailer, he can't make the turn, so he's partially blocking how to get through here. And so there's just traffic jam. Alright, so this white Model Y is going to share with me. And that's just great. Okay. And you drove the Bucky's in your Can-Am side-by-side? What? Seriously? I don't know. Okay, so we have the speed limit problem. But the lane switching back and forth is actually pretty good. So I'm kind of surprised. I'm going to have to go back to my Model Y and try it out, see if it has the same setup. It should. It has a newer version of software. If that works, that's good. All right. So like I said, the bad news is we're still calibrating, and we've been almost 100 miles. We have been 100 miles today, let alone 100 miles since I reset it for calibration. Okay, I'm up for charge. All right, let me take a couple minutes to catch my breath. Of course, it was a Ford F-150. The only other one is a Toyota Tacoma. Anyway, cruising along 55 miles an hour, 55 mile per hour speed zone. And all of a sudden this pickup decides he's going to turn left in front of me. And Autopilot decides like, hey, we're going to hit him. Now, was he really that close? No, I don't think so. And that's why I didn't react to it at first. I figured he'd get across. But Autopilot, wait, what? Where was that? Where's the collision warning? Ford collision warning is off. Okay, so it's not because of my setting, but for some reason he had to get all excited about it. Anyway, like I said, I'm just just catching my breath, and we'll see how it goes from there. All right. So I don't think I've told you, but so I have turned in a ticket. So they sent me an estimate, $365, I think it is. That's just an estimate, but they don't even know yet what they're going to find, I don't think. And I have to go into the service center, which unfortunately is Ridgepoint. Now, the boss or whatever he is of service at Ridgepoint, he's just kind of a jerk. So I like going to St. Elmo for better. St. Elmo's like, yeah, we just get your job done. There you go. Good. That's what I want. You know, but I get it. Sometimes when you're a boss, you have to show people you're the boss. Who knows? Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. Like I said, just give me a minute to walk around and then we'll get back going again. All right, guess where I am? Oh, that looks so much different, doesn't it? All that glass on the south side. Yes, it's GigaTexas. It's pretty amazing. Oh, that's the cooling towers. Yes, those things are tall. Amazing. Anyway, whatever. It's just so cool. It really is. Okie dokie, 56 miles, another hour 6. Wow. Okay, 285 watt-hours per mile. Total distance, 172 miles a day. You gotta be kidding me. Oops, wrong one. Wait, what? It finally calibrated. Yay! Sorry. It's been so long since I've had FSD, and finally I got FSD back. All right, so let's see. Of course, they disabled that. Average sounds right. Lane changes chime. See, this one, it just takes up the whole screen. I don't know what's the point of that. Actually, I don't want automatic speed offsets. Okay. Customize summon. Let's go with that for now. Speed limit is relative. +1. Forward collision off. Lane departure is warning. All right. I can't tell you how excited I am to get FSD back. And the good news is I still have to make it home, so I'll be running FSD for, what is it, 15, 16 miles? Well, let's check here. 20 miles. Okay, so I'll have FSD back for 20 miles. Excellent. I tell you, I've been sitting here going, you know, autopilot, really not too bad for highway driving. I'm been pleasantly surprised, especially when you now can use your turn signals to switch lanes. That's pretty decent. Now, would I want to use it on a road with traffic lights? No, because it slows down to a stop before it releases. It treats it like a stop sign. Can you imagine everybody else around you? You're like, what's he doing? On the other hand, I'll tell you, a friend of mine said this to me. She said, well, I want FSD, autopilot to be just like FSD, except it's already included with the car. Okay, I'm like, you're crazy. I mean, after all, Elon's made a point of saying, hey, I'm making money off of using FSD, and I need money to generate FSD, so you got to pay for it. But you see features trickling down every once in a while. So maybe, who knows? Okay, whatever. Oh, I can't tell you how excited I am now. Yes. Yeah, that's just great. On the other hand, I mean, after all, they said sometime in 2024. That's the way it is. Maybe sometime in the next 6 months.